Here's your long, engaging, emotional YouTube-style story based on the title, Can I Share This Table? Ask the disabled boy to the biker. What he did next is unbelievable. This narrative is crafted to grab attention from the first sentence, build emotional depth with relatable characters, follow a smooth emotional arc suitable for an approximately 40-minute video, and leave viewers with an inspiring message, plus effective calls to like the video and subscribe woven naturally into the story. It was a scorching afternoon when the camera turned to the busiest corner of the town's community park, a place where dreams often walked quietly beside hardships, where laughter and struggle shared the same benches. Before the first words were spoken, something in the air pulled at your heart. A boy in a wheelchair, eyes filled with something deeper than the sun's glare, slowly turning his gaze toward a biker who had just parked his gleaming motorcycle nearby. That moment, silent but electric, was where everything changed. If you feel that tingle of curiosity already, make sure you hit that like button and stay with us through this unforgettable story. The boy's name was Sammy, 13 years old, born with a disability that tethered his legs but never his spirit. Every day after school, he came to the park with a battered notebook full of sketches and dreams bigger than any horizon. But on this particular day, Sammy felt a weight heavier than sunshine on his shoulders, loneliness. Not the quiet kind, but the kind that thumps in your chest when you see others laughing together around tables, sharing snacks and stories, the kind that whispers, "I wish I belonged." Across the grass, leaning against his bike, was Armin, a rugged soul with a gentle smile that softened the lines etched by life on the road. He wasn't from around here, yet his presence carried a warmth that somehow made the entire park feel more hopeful. Children often stared at his motorcycle, adults sometimes mistook him for someone unapproachably tough. But today, fate carved an unexpected path. Sammy watched as groups gathered around picnic tables, sharing laughter and joy. His eyes drifted to the lone empty table beside Armin. His heart beat a little faster, courage and fear collided in that single moment. Then, in the softest voice that held a universe of longing, he asked, "Can I share this table?" The camera caught every trembling beat of his question. There was a pause, a blink of hesitation where time seemed suspended. The crowd around them faded into a blur as Armin looked into Sammy's hopeful eyes. He could have said no. He could have looked away. But instead, Armin stood, walked to the table, pulled out a chair, and made room. That simple act of kindness sent a ripple through the park, and it should send a ripple through your heart too. As they sat, their conversation started with shy smiles and nervous glances. Sammy spoke about his love for drawing, Armin shared tales from the open road, of sunsets that painted whole skies in flames, of strangers who became friends in the blink of a headlight. Little by little, the distance between them dissolved. What began as a simple question turned into the beginning of a friendship neither expected. But life, of course, isn't just sunshine and smooth roads. Sammy's home life was a struggle. His father worked double shifts to pay for physiotherapy nobody promised, and his mother's smile hid exhaustion more often than not. Armin, too, carried burdens from a past he rarely spoke of, a family he'd lost, dreams that once bloomed but wilted under the weight of reality. Yet over shared sandwiches and laughter, something miraculous happened, healing began. They found in each other the courage to face their battles. Days turned into weeks, and every afternoon, like clockwork, Sammy and Armin met at that table. Sammy brought his drawings, Armin brought stories from his travels. Armin taught Sammy how to look at life through a lens of strength instead of limitation, and Sammy taught Armin how to see beauty in stillness. Their bond became a testament to the power of simple kindness, something we all have the strength to give. One day, Armin handed Sammy a small notebook. "You know," he said gently, "your drawings deserve to be seen by the world." Sammy's eyes widened with disbelief and hope. They spent the next few weeks submitting his sketches to a local art contest, a long shot, but a chance worth taking. When the announcements came, the entire park gathered around a little stage. Sammy's name was called, first place. The crowd cheered, and Armin was right beside him, clapping louder than anyone. Tears streamed down Sammy's face, joy radiating like sunshine breaking through clouds. As the applause echoed, Sammy turned to the camera and delivered a message that cut straight to the heart of every viewer: kindness can change a life. One small moment, one simple choice, can make the world a little brighter. If this story touched you, if you felt Sammy's courage or Armin's gentle strength, go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because stories like this remind us all that a little compassion goes a long way. This isn't just a story about a boy and a biker. It's a story about you and me, about every moment we choose empathy over indifference, connection over silence. Because at the end of the day, the greatest journeys we take aren't measured in miles, but in the lives we touch along the way. If you want, I can also write a script with timestamps tailored for voiceover and visuals timed to fit a 40-minute YouTube video.